enough. At least for the stuff I want to play now. Or maybe I should just save my money for a 6-string. But it's such a good tone. Like the bass and the pedal are what really do it. But like I got the mini pedal of here's one. Pedal board is almost complete. I think I've shown this a few times, but this is my bass pedal board. It's almost complete. I'm missing a noise gate on this end just to help with removing some like hissing that happens. But yeah, this is that mini pedal. Like it's the Alpha Omicron, but he's got like the Alpha Omega. But yeah, that's my pedal board. So it starts off like what? Compression, distortion, preamp, and what's called a cab simulator. So compression, you know, TLDR, brings the lows up, brings the highs down. Distortion, I think, is pretty self-explanatory. It just makes the sound more distorted. A preamp, just, you know, again, you can kind of tweak your tone before it hits the amp. And this last one's what's called a cab sim. So it simulates like the impulse response of like an actual big fuck off speaker. Like I don't actually own an amp at home because it's not practical for me to have something so big in my apartment. So this little pedal is like really good for simulating the sound or like the signal response that would come from one of those big cabinets. And overall, a cab sim is good if you're a guitar or bass player. Because it just helps round out the sound a little bit. Like when I got this thing, it was like a game changer. I was like, yo, I like the sound of this one. Pedal board's okay. Because they're expensive. Get a ring mod low pass filter, get all those funky. Yeah, I've been thinking about getting one of those like for the wah tones. But the first pedal I ever got was actually that the clean preamp. And then I just slowly built the pedal board out bit by bit. I don't have a tuning pedal because I just have a tuning a clip-on tuner. I also didn't want like a big pedal board because I've seen some pedal boards and they're just like humongous. And I'm like, no, I just want to keep it simple. So I bought like a really small pedal board, like that little rack. You can get one smaller, but I think like that was good enough for me. I like to keep things like relatively simple. I've seen some pedal boards, like I said, and they're just like, they're crazy. Like actually nuts. And I'm like, you know, that's really cool and all, but man, I'd get confused having so many effects. I'd be like, okay, what am I doing? But again, it all comes down to what it is you're trying to achieve. All right. Yeah. Mint slice packet. Ooh. I'd love to see your board, Maury. Actually, I love seeing other people's boards, like, because it's interesting to me. I'm like, you know, they make these like choices and I think it's awesome. Like my board is pretty much all dark glass except like the preamp. Dark glass OP. Oh yeah. I'm pretty sure the reason they're called dark glass is I think the CEO's name is Douglas. And I'm like, dude, that is so smart. I was like, oh yeah, that works. That works. I don't know if Douglas is actually the CEO or like, but I'm sure he's part of like the company in some like administrative managerial capacity. Heck yeah, Maury. Yeah. Douglas Castro. There we go. But yeah. Music is great. I'd love to jam with Mrs. Mika one day too. That ice skating walkie. Because Mrs. Mika plays saxophone. She plays alto saxophone. So it'd be really, really fun to jam with her sometime if she decides to start playing sax again. I think I've mentioned this before, but we could in theory jam on like two fronts, because she plays. I used to play piano, and classical instruments she plays the violin, and then we could jam on like the jazzy side of things, because you know I play bass and she plays saxophone. I think she prefers violin at heart. Like we recently took a violin to like a luthier, just to get it looked up, and you know I think only one of the tuning pegs need to be replaced, but I think that's a sign that she wants to get back into playing her violin. Confuses the fuck out of me. Because I'm like, I need frets, son. Like, dear, I need frets to navigate. I see no lines, I'm fucked. Like, I asked her, she's like, yeah, I guess for her, it's just all in her ear. Like, she knows, like, you know, this is where the F is. And I'm just like, yeah, I need lines, honey. Like, for me, I'm like, aha, that's where I am. Yeah. Lines, please, yes. But, yeah, it's awesome. Oh, it's, yeah, for her, she said it's all muscle memory. Like, she's navigated, like, that neck on a violin for, like, years. So for her, it's just she knows where things are. Which I think is really, really cool. I'd love to get a piano again one day. Like, an electric piano. And shove it in... here. No frets on a violin, yep. Because I remember the first time she saw my bass, she goes, oh, that's kind of cheating. I'm like, what do you mean? She's like, you can see where things are. I'm like, yeah, because if I didn't, I'd be so lost. I mean, I could try a fretless, but yeah, that's another can of worms that I don't want to explore just yet. You have a fretless 5-string? That's so pog. Like, I love the idea of a fretless, and I explore that can of worms. Is that another way of saying, buy a fretless? Fretless 5-string would be pretty fun to own. It would give a really different tone as well. Thinking emoji. It is an idea. In 10 weeks, we had to get familiar with the guitar, know exactly where the notes are, have clean strums, learn a song, and then perform said song. Yikes. I mean, like 10 weeks is feasible to learn something very basic. But to perform that, I would not have the balls to do it. Yeah, I'd love to, Mari. Like, honestly, I would love to explore a fretless at one point. Yeah, to learn the lyrics as well. Oh my goodness. Nobody passed. Yeah, that seems a little bit unrealistic, especially in 10 weeks. The very first term of school too, it was nuts. It sounds pretty crazy, buddy. Yep. This is Mika and I did a grocery run today. That was pretty pog. I know it sounds like... I'll tell you what though, fam. During lockdown, the grocery store is like the most popular place. Because like people just use it as an excuse to like get out of the house and like get something. So like, you know, I love doing grocery runs. Like I usually do mine like once a week on a Wednesday. And then we might do like a mini one, maybe like midway, like maybe on like a Saturday, just to stock up for like the next couple of days. But Wednesdays is generally like my big grocery run. But like I said, during COVID, it's like our grocery stores become like the most popular place. Groceries. I thought you were Ergbot for a sec, Chris. Because Ergbot does have that color at times. Groceries. Heck yeah, Hales. Have you ever thought about picking up a viola again? Because lol parents. Yo, what's up, Finch? How's it going, mate? I was hoping it would trigger there. One day it's gonna happen, Chris. Probably not. Yeah, fair call, Hales. I don't have the time. No, understandable. Hales with like being a mum and all. I could imagine that take up 99% of your time. Enjoy your 3-day weekend. Nice, Finch. Let's go, man. So you got tomorrow off? I reckon, Hales, if you picked it up again, things would come back. You'd be surprised at how quick things come back because you've already learnt, like, it's already like kind of ingrained in your mind. Yeah, sounds good, Shadow. If you want to run anything by me, Shadow, you're more than welcome to send it to me on like Discord or something. I'd love to have a look and maybe give you some like pointers and stuff. You do? Nice, Finch. I hope you enjoy that time off, the extra day. I reckon some things will stick again, Hales, for sure. I've got this resume story to tell you guys. This is like so cruel, but it was funny looking back. I had a mate who like worked on his resume and he kept giving them to people and like no one was accepting him for like part-time jobs. He's like, what's going on? Like this is when we were like 15. And then like he looked at his resume a little bit closer because he wasn't sure what went wrong. And then underneath hobbies, someone had written like watching like Big Knockers or something like that. And I think his brother like sabotaged him. His younger brother like went on his computer, found the resume and just added like, you know, looking up Big Knockers. And he's like, I wonder if this is why I didn't get a job. I'm like, probably. There's a very high chance that's the reason why. It's like, you know, hobbies like tennis, something, and then like Big Knockers. And I'm like, I mean, okay, your brother got you back. I don't know what he did to get his brother back, but I'm sure he axed his brother somehow. It was pretty KW. Oh, it was just being honest. I mean, you're right, Finch. Maybe his younger brother, like, you know, caught him doing, like, you know, stroking the gherkin to, like, big knockers or something and just never said anything until then. Now he gets more time doing literally nothing. I'm guessing he's gonna go on Centerlink and, hopefully look for another job. Yeah. Ooh, excuse me. Thought all future employees needed to know that. Oh gosh, yeah. He's already on Centerlink. It also took him 21 years to get his first job, and he's never written a resume. Oh, how old is your brother, if you don't mind me asking, Shadow? For some reason, everyone thinks I'm like in like early 20s, but like, nah, fam. I'm like 31 this year. I've passed the dirty 30. It's gonna be interesting looking back on my like my stream archives one day, cause like my PB archives, because it will be like, oh wow, that's what I looked like at that point. Because it's really interesting what speedrunning and Twitch has done. Like whenever I upload PBs and stuff or like funny moments, it kind of reminds me of like where I was at my life through watching my PBs or like glimpsing at my PBs again. I'll be like, oh yeah, you know, that was the time I just moved up to Sydney, or this PB was the time when I was between jobs, or you know, this PB was during COVID. It's interesting how they become like landmarks for me, like little reminders of like what life was like for me at that time. I'm 10 years older than you, Hales. Feels old, man. Yeah, 31. Feels 31, man. My mum looks younger than me. Mikami Pog. Oh, that was when I was still living at home. Damn. That must have been like 2016. I think Hale's 2016. Let me think. 2015 or 2016. Wait, my internet was still shit, so it was probably 2015. By the looks of things, my internet looks pretty bad there. So, 2015. Okay, so I was still living at home when I was 25. Fuck, 6 years ago. Damn. Time flies. I still have that little setup in that area downstairs at my parents' place. So when I go back home and stream, all I have to do is just bring my laptop with me, plug a few things in, and we're down in the basement again of like when I used to stream down there. The camera angle is a little bit different now, but it's still the same spot. Oh man. That couch is still there, Hales, and that photo of my mum is still there too. I can't believe you kept all these old screenshots, Hales. Oh my goodness. Yeah, that couch is still there. Because no one really uses that downstairs area. Like, the only one that uses it is me when I'm home. Like, my mum was kind enough to let that be like my little crib. I could have effectively turned that into my room because it has like its own bathroom. You know, I had my desk down there. I could, in theory, have turned that into my room, but because like anytime I go back home now, my mum has like commandeered my old bedroom. Like, my mum was like, oh, you know, you got all your games in your closet. Do you want me to buy you 2 extra shelves so you can have your games out on display? It was basically my mum's way of saying, I need the closet space. And I was like, yeah, mum, go for it. Like, I don't mind. But, like, she hasn't exactly cleaned up that area. So anytime I go back home, it's like a war zone in my own room. Like, if I want to get a game or, like, see what games I've got, it's hard to navigate my old bedroom. Yo, what's up, Zora? Golden facial expressions of mine, yeah. I kept more of a beard back then. These days, I just keep like a 5mm stub. This is a little 5mm stubble. My shaver, thankfully, can tweak like how much of a beard I want to leave. My old shaver used to be able to leave it at 1mm, but that one broke, so this one I've got is a 5mm. I guess 5mm's alright. It's like not too thick, but not too thin either. Oh, your teacher said that on your report card? That's so fucked, Shadow. Why would they say that? Oh, your PC's back. Did you get it sent to get fixed or something, Zora? Shit, I like no speed walking off that ledge just now. Yeah, I had to diagnose it, but I couldn't be bothered to RMA it, so I paid a PC shop to do it. Hey man, sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do, right? Just to get it fixed. I'm glad you got it fixed and you've got like something working again. Yeah. Yeah. First try. I had to focus on my schoolwork. Yeah, I was out of like a Windows PC for at least like a PC with like some decent storage for like a month as well. And I was working from home at the time and it was a struggle. I had to balance like storage for like VMs and stuff. Yeah, you'll get that, hey Shadow. But hopefully you'll be able to move schools, I remember you telling me. And then you don't have to deal with these monk-ass people anymore. Let's go, Hales! The party's arrived. Oh, this angle. Goodness, that angle is monk angle. Nice. Probably not after this, Sam, because I won't have enough time tonight. I didn't know that slower. Thanks, mate. Hales is the party starter. Yeah. Oh my gosh, so that sounds like Dan's game. Yeah, Navi's got me covered, exactly slower. Navi's like, mate, do you actually know? And I'm just gonna be like, nah, Navi, I didn't. Thank you. Nice. Oh no. Navi was an iron knuckle? Yeah, that does sound terrifying. Oh no. Nice. Nice. I don't even know why I need hookshot there. I could effectively keep that equip. Up until no, I do need a. I need to equip bombs at some point. Get. I always have her as a Poe for my randos. Hang on a sec. When you say as an iron knuckle, as in like the sound she makes? George is driving. Yeah, the sound she makes was the same as them attacking. That does sound terrifying, Zora. Holy crap. Yeah, every time Navi's all that is terrifying. Or as a Poe, yeah. Every second. Holy crap. As a Poe, yeah. But still, the iron knuckle is like terrifying. Epona was a cow. My dungeons were the fucking game show theme. It was pure suffering. Oh, the mini game theme, yeah. Oh my gosh. I remember one time when Kaya used to pop into stream a lot. Anytime, because I was doing hundo at that point, she'd pop in and I'd always, it's like Zoa coming when I'm in Ice Cavern. Kaya would come in when I was like doing like Child 2 mini games. She'd always pop in then. And she'd always hear the she's like, not this again. Yeah, it's like Zoa at one point would always pop in and I was in Ice Cavern. Like every time. And I'm like, okay, here we go. Zoa's here, so it must be an Ice Cavern. Ice Cavern's actually quite scary in Hundo. And glitchless. Like, it's cool to do in glitchless, but holy shit, is it scary. It's actually a pretty scary dungeon in that regard. Oh, I'd love to, Sam. Hundo, I love the idea of Hundo Grundo. It's just too long these days for like the amount of time I have to stream. Dog for hovers. The Bombchu mini game, yeah. There's a pretty consistent setup for that one, actually, Hales. I'll have to show you sometime. I didn't get fish trolled, nice. Not tonight, Sam. Tomorrow night for sure, because I started stream a little bit late and I've got work tomorrow, so I don't. save some time there. Nice. Oh, I've been really bad at this Phantom Ganon fight as of late because I can never get the shot anymore. Like you hit him as he flies over you, so he damages you, but then at the same time, you want to get damaged, so then that way you can do stuff. It makes the cutscene skip a little bit easier. Just so we don't have to watch the cutscene slower. Like, setting up the wrong warp is faster than having to watch the cutscene. Yeah, on VC, one's brighter. The real one's brighter. Because your boy is semi-colorblind. Ah, fair enough. Yeah, on VC, one's slightly brighter than the other. And I think the one that is the real one has like audio. Like you can hear the galloping, whereas the fake one doesn't have any galloping sound. From memory. Yo, let's go, Shadow. Cheese wheel. Yeah, it's like when Mango used to be Scorp Master. I love that idea. I love that story so much. He used to be like such a shit story. He got banned from his locals, so he just went, I'm just gonna be Scorp Master. No, not banned from locals. I can't remember what the story was, but yeah, he decided to enter as Scorp Master. Oh no, DC Roll, that's probably like the fastest we can do. Got banned on Smashboards for being toxic, so he was overwhelmingly positive as Scorpion Master. I just love the fact that he played Mario during that time, and his Mario is like god tier. But to be fair, I guess someone of Mango's caliber could play like any character and be like crazy good at it. Yes, it is slower. Yeah, man. There we go. Alright, we should save a lot of time on this split because we actually got the hit as he flew past us, and the fight itself went alright. That's the yeah, actually a fair bit slower. Being able to get all your items that early on makes life a heck of a lot easier, especially like for Jabu. Actually, I can't remember with Jabu. I'm trying to think with Jabu. I don't think you have to escort. I can't remember. It's been a while since I've done normal child dungeons, but I don't think you have to escort quest Rudo. I think you just have to pick her up, take her to the other side of the switch, and then you're good. I think. Too early. One frame too early. And in child dungeons as adult, yeah, it saves a buttload of time because we don't have to go through the dungeon to get any of the items. Thanks, Hales. This will be a gold. Easy clap. Oh, I wish. Oh, fingers crossed, Hales. I've still got Enter Jabu. We need to complete Forest Temple because Sheik doesn't move away from the pedestal until you've completed Forest Temple. I'm not gonna try Hess past Mido because I've been failing that lately, so I'm just gonna do the slower-ish strat, but still not that slow. Yeah, we need to go back as Child to get the Ocarina of Time. That's the only reason we do Forest Temple. Otherwise, yeah, we'll be fine. No, you're all good slow. You're all good slower. Ugh, fuckings. Oh my god, what have I done with these bots? And obviously Contrarian Boss is like, are you absolutely certain your distaste for fucking is substantiated? Confirmed Contrarian Bot is like, I don't know. These bots are just cooked. Oh my gosh. Yeah, even Contrarian Bot like hates itself. Even Ergbot hates itself. Ergbot. I haven't actually slower. They do it in glitchless now? Ow. I'd save a lot of time, especially not having to watch Moip. Shit. This might be okay. Or this looks okay. Doesn't look good. Ooh. That didn't look good at all. I think that was like, that just worked. That just worked. I didn't even do the choose strat. I was thinking of doing the choose strat, but I'm like, nah, I'll just give this a go. Because if I fail that strat, then we can do the choose strat because we're already on the other side. How does the rootless door trick work? So what I'm doing there, Shadow, is you're just landing on a very specific spot on the Switch, and then like you hold up and A to roll, and then on like a very specific frame, you tap A. It's a little bit more obvious as Child Link. As Adult Link, it's, I just do it by gut feeling. But yeah, like a certain frame is like viable for you to tap A and open the door. That's really cool, Slow. I didn't realize it was a trick in Rando, which is KZ. I don't think it's different. I think it just looks different because their character models, you know, one's a bit taller and one's a bit shorter. Man-child percent. Oh, that actually kind of makes sense. Holy crap, Shadow, what a burn. Yeah, I should actually. I'm always keen to see what like new tricks people come up with and like actually use. Oh yeah, Zoa. It's so Monka TOS as Adult Link. It's like just even saying, oh, I run this category called Child Dungeons is like, it's got like the worst like connotation. Oh, pretty much, Chris. Yeah, it works in DDR. He's got world record. There's no way we can. No one can like top that. Nothing to see here, Twitch. There's a difference between Child Dungeon and Child Dungeons. True, true. Save the... Oh yeah, I could imagine slower, for sure. Not having to do Maweep. For starters. Is like already pretty PogChamp. I'm doing great, Hales. How are you? Hope work's been alright. And Ruby's been cooperative lately. These bots are talking. How can you be sure you dislike us? There's probably more backs. That's so fucking cooked. What the fuck have I done? I have no idea, hey. But I'm gonna tweak Contrarian Bot such that it doesn't fire every time. Just every now and again when Ergbot chats, it will just go against him. Not every time though. Oh, that's a good point, Slower. Work has been Monka-esque, just lots to do. No, we must take the bots. We must make the bots fight and bet on it. Alright, don't give me a fucking roll. I think the bots are already at war. Yeah, mate. Also, guys, this might be the 46. As long as I don't screw up picking up the Ocarina, this might be the 46. I'm just gonna dive all the way down this time. I'm not gonna try mash A and shortcut it. This hasn't been working out for me lately. Ooh, that's an idea. But then there'd be like so much like coupling with the two bots, but I reckon it'd still be pretty fun. This might be the 46 that I've been looking for with this route. And then maybe tomorrow or something we'll try title file. I've been wanting to shoot for 46 in this category for a very long time. Well, not a very long time, just recently. When we pushed SOB down to 40, when we pushed that SOB down to like mid 46, like last week, I was like, Yeah, this is doable. And then we pushed that SOB down to like a high 45. I'm like, okay, this is definitely doable now. Yeah, I mean, technically nothing is stopping us from doing title file in child dungeons as adult slower, or even just regular child dungeons, I think. So when I did my child dungeons run, I theory crafted it with just Zora's River SRM. I've just recently learned how to do title files, so it could even shave more time off this category. Of which, yeah. Yeah, the reason I'm running this category so much is because I'm running this category for a marathon in like just under 2 weeks. So I figured, you know what, we better de-rust. And de-rust we have. We've snapped a few records. Oh, fair enough, Hales. I mean, but she's new, right? So it's gonna take us some time to get accustomed to like how you guys do things. Hey, there we go, fam. Heck yeah. Let's go. 46. We got the 46, and it's a new WR as well. Damn. That was actually a really good run. A bit of a sloppy escape section, but then we really brought it back late game. I think for the marathon, I'll still do like Zora's River. But I'm going to experiment with title file a bit, just to see how much time this will actually save. I reckon it'll be a pretty substantial amount of time it will save in this category. Because like setting up the SRM and getting shoes and stuff it's pretty time consuming. But title file SRM is basically within the first 7 minutes of the run, Hales. Like if you look at my splits here, 13 minutes in, I'm done with SRM. Title file SRM, you do everything in Kokiri Forest. Within the first 7 minutes, you have like a maxed out inventory. You have like every single item, like max number of hearts. Max number of hearts? That could be a problem, actually. Because some of the wrong warps we do require like stupidly low health. So I'll have to take that into consideration when tweaking my splits. But you do that within the first 7 minutes, and then you've got like everything at your disposal. So for example, yeah, it changes up a few things. Like the one thing that I started to think about was, for example, when you get title file SRM, you already get Minuet, right? So when you become adult, the first thing I do when I become adult is I do Minuet cutscene skip. To get Minuet, you know. But now I'm wondering, is it faster just to warp to Forest and watch Minuet as soon as you become adult? Otherwise, what you would have to do is you'd have to go to Kokiri Forest, set up down a skip Minuet, and then go ahead and do Deku Tree. So like, it's these things I'm not entirely sure of. It's hard to say slower because like, I think it's still going to save some time because you're done within the first 7 minutes, whereas in this route, SRM is done at 13 minutes. So I don't think 6 minutes is going to be, I don't think 6 minutes is going to be chewed up purely because of your health. Like in like DC, for example, there's a BMOS we can use to like keep clipping us. I might do that actually, Shadow, and like do some rough timing sometime. Like maybe tomorrow I might do a few runs with it just to see how things go. And then afterwards I might have a look and see, that's true. That's the thing, Slow. You save the trip to Sacred Forest Meadow, but I'm not sure if that's going to be offset just by watching the cutscene. Like that's something I'll have to time. Yeah, you can bomb Ocarina glitch, damage buffer down, absolutely. So there's like all these little things to consider. Like in Forest Temple, it would like when I get to Forest Temple, it's almost most definitely going to be faster well, that's the thing. When we do the Death Wrong Warp in DC, I'm pretty sure we revive with only like 3 hearts anyways or something. I'll have to check. But it'll be interesting. I'm keen to see what title file can do with this route. Maybe if things work out really well, we could push for like a sub 40. I don't know. That'd be pretty hard. But I like to see what's possible.